Johnson Chukwu is on to us to talk about Cowry assets and the notice we're getting from the Securities and Exchange Commission. Ms. Johnson Chukwu, thank you very much. Good morning. We appreciate your time.
Thank you, Bosin.
Bring us up to speed as to what we have right now from the SEC.
Well, basically, let me correct some wrong impression people had that Cowry was banned. No. One of Cowry's functions, which is the issue house function, was suspended on 25th of August. That was just about 2 weeks ago. And on the 10th of September, it was lifted by SEC. And basically what happened was we agreed with SEC a deadline of 21st of August 2015 to transfer funds for the $3 billion that we underwrote in Zamfara State Bond. That transfer did not hit the receiving bank on 21st, which was Friday. And given that there was a defined deadline of 21st of August, on 25th of August, which was a Tuesday, SEC suspended our issuing house license pending when we met that underwriting obligation, which we have met, and which SEC has admitted that we have made our obligation, and SEC has lifted our the suspension on our underwriting obligations. The other details of it that we underwrote $3 billion of Zamfara State Bond, and we have now paid fully for that underwriting obligation.
Okay, so part of that suspension was on all the registered or licensed officials of Cowry assets. That's also included in the lifting right now.
No, yeah, basically those who are registered are issued. Because we have several functions, several officers are registered for different functions. There are officers of Cowry who are registered for issuing house function. There are those who are registered for portfolio management. There are those who are registered for venture capital. Those who are registered for issuing house, if your license as an issuing house is suspended, then their registration as an issuing house under Cowry will also be suspended. But that has been addressed. You know, basically, we are in a regime where the SEC and the regulator is actually implementing a zero tolerance for infractions, which is actually good for the system. You know what the Bible said, that we are people under authority. So because we are a regulated institution, we must meet all the deadlines. And when those deadlines, there's a slip, the regulator could actually impose sanctions as stipulated by the laws or the guidelines governing those functions. So what you've seen is something that Nigerians should begin to prepare their mind that where there are infractions, the regulators, in an efficient regulatory environment that we have today, we step on the toes of those who have actually not been able to meet that deadline. But basic thing, the good thing is that we were suspended on 25th, our issuing house license was suspended, and it was restored on the 10th of September, which was just an average of 15 days. And about 2 weeks, and we were able to meet other obligations, and the SEC recognized we made a and they lifted the suspension on our issuing house license.
In summary, you say that this kind of activity or development, this type of development is confidence building that, yes, both the operators and the regulator are on the same page, and that when things like this happen, it restores confidence in both the operators and the SEC that they are on the right path to make sure that everything go fine as far as the market investment is concerned. Absolutely,
you're correct. You see, for the regulator, it shows we have a zero-tolerance regulator. We have a regulator that is efficient, that is insisting on timeline, and insisting on things that are done properly. For us as an operator, it shows we are operating in a highly regulated environment, which gives both investors and the confidence to do business with us. The fact that we could pay $3 billion within the period of 2 weeks also shows our financial capacity, and also shows that, one, we have the resources to meet our obligations as and when due, and two, we also are ready to abide by the regulations of our supervisory agency.
All right, we appreciate your speaking to us and providing further clarity on that for us. We appreciate that today. Do have a great weekend, sir.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. Johnson Chukwu, the CEO at Enterprise, sorry, I beg your pardon, at Cowry Asset Management, there for you, putting that into perspective.